Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Washington Huskies and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Huskies head coach before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock, really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Williams on the play fake. Buying a little time to his left. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it. They're on the run.
And man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you've got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
So Texas A&M's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. He has a talented cornerback on the other side. He's really been looking forward to this matchup to prove how good he is. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback changing the play. Running inside, it's Owens.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8. Has it! Headed to the end zone! Touchdown, Aggies! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can... This is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Throwing, Williams. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Knocked down immediately.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Williams will pass. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Makes a connection. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another 1st down. Williams. Out wide left, it's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Turning it on. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
2nd and long here. Williams throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Williams looking for a man. Back's got it on the screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The official says no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Texas A&M going up tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Buying time to his right. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. He's got him this time. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards, had enough for a 1st down.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that
grabs it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Reed to the air again. Escapes the pressure to his right. Touchdown, Texas A&M! He got extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Play fake, Williams. Left side, it's Moss. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Here's Williams to throw. He's got it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Huskies will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Williams will pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
Enough to move the chains. Maybe a crease. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Calls his own number. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
You got to find creative ways to run the football in the red zone when the field shrinks, and I love the jet sweep here. You could tell. Hits it in stride, speed kills on the perimeter, good blocking, nice play call at the right time to get the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Reed on the play action. He rifles one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Owens. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. The Aggies headed quickly to the line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Right side, it's Bussey. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was
tried to freeze him with a fake spike. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Still on his feet at the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside.
Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Williams. Looking to the big tight end. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, pressure's coming. Out wide right, it's Moss. Oh, what a cut! Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Washington! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Throwing Reed. Bought a little time, lets it go. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to throw, it's Reed. Out wide left, it's Cravers. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Drops back on 1st down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Give him 3 touchdowns in this game and now up to 8 on the season. And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, let it get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 50. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. They're all over it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Number 93, set to kick it away.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point of 35-21. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Williams unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Huskies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Hand it to the back. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Wide receiver going in motion. A designed run for the quarterback. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
Number 93, set to kick it off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Aggies sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Here's Reed to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Texas A&M going up tempo. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Working the ground. down game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Williams looking for a man. Wide open downfield. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Floats it out in space.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Swings it out to his running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Hauls it in. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Here's Williams. Rushes on. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. On the run, it's Owens. Got the first down. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Reed. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, Week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the Troy Trojans.
On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Play action with Williams. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Williams. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Williams will pass. Finds his man. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. On play action. Makes the grab. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Williams on the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving up the big plays on the ground, understanding he's a threat, and playing him like that.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Burrowing for yardage. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Left side, it's Danzy. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This crowd knows when to bring it. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Tight end finds a soft spot. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Huskies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. A first down run on the doorstep. They put the brakes on it.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot.
Touchdown, Huskies! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Number 93, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Uh-oh, look out. He's past the sticks. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he got loose. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Morrow. Defense all over him.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Reed escapes the pressure going right. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Third and long coming up. He's changing the play. In the gun, third down, Reed. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They kick it away on fourth down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Here's Williams to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Williams looking for a man. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Pushes ahead. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quick give. It's Owens. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing Reed. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Looking for space. It's Owens. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stepping to the right. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
It's nice for this D coordinator when he puts his nickel package out in the field, because that nickel player he's got who subs in is good in coverage. He's also aggressive, and he does a nice job blitzing, and he can play the run. They can spy the quarterback. There's a lot of different tools this guy's got to defend against a mobile quarterback, and I think you saw a little bit right there in that nickel package now setting up 4th and 1.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Throws it off the RPO. Makes a man miss. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Throwing, Williams. Makes the grab. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Williams will pass. Right side, it's Moss. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle. That's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on...
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Trying to squeak through the pile. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's not a surprise so far in how game is unfolding. Like, they're going to continue to feature this dude. Like, 3rd downs, get him the football. Shoot, 1st downs, you're going to get him the football. Had a good start to this football game, and I expect we're going to continue to hear his name over and over in this one.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. Might have a chance. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the return, it's Morrow. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. See some running room. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space. You can't just hang out on the outside. You got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not going to be enough in this offense just to catch passes. You've got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked, and they should have gotten a bigger gain on that outside run.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive from the 42. Williams, looking left. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Third down from the gun, Williams. Fires on the run. He's open on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Right down the middle. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Huskies. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And the extra point was good. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Now on first down from the 30. Making the adjustment. They'll send the back in motion. Here's Reed to throw. Under pressure. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Moving the pocket, it's Reed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Reed. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quick correctly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Finds his back in the middle. Still on his feet. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Precision execution there to work the sidelines, pick up the first down, and stop the clock.
Yeah, great job by the offense. You got to understand the situation. The clock is the enemy late in the ballgame. Got to have a score. Like you said, Reese, work the outer part of the field so I can catch the football and get out of bounds.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the